Good morning everyone, we back on the boat in Sicily and just left Ragusa. We hope that you have a lovely weekend.
And here's the morning sun just coming up over the horizon. For you flat earthers out there, it's probably just coming round the bend. I don't know what you think, but that looks very, very nice. And we're on our way over there in the darkness, in the clouds, to Italy again. Well, good morning. We had a heck of a long sail yesterday. Well, motor mainly, but we tried to sail as best we could, and we went all the way from Della Via, Nord Della Via, which was not far from where we'd set off in Ragusa, and we did 68 miles in one day, which was the longest ever day for us, I think. And the weather wasn't kind, the wind wasn't kind, and it took us absolutely ages to get to Sprapollo, which is I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just over there. Look, you can see a couple there. Nice little anchorage, nice little place to stay. And today we've got, as you can see, some lovely calm weather. Yesterday was terrible, but unfortunately, as you can hear, the engines are going again. We've got a headwind all day. One of the things we've got to repair, really, when we get to either Corfu or to somewhere where we're actually staying for a while, is we've got to get somebody to look at our Raymarine equipment, because we can't see the difference. There is no difference on our machines between what you call apparent wind and true wind. Consequently, we actually don't really know what the true wind is, because we travel into wind at 5 knots. It says true wind 5 knots and apparent wind 5 knots. It's not, because at that point we might be sailing or something, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, the machine's buggered. But we also had an issue with one of our toilets as well yesterday. One of these lovely times when you use the toilet, you try to get a flush it and it just don't work. So we had all sorts of issues yesterday, but never mind. We've got 3 toilets left, and yeah, we're cracking on. And we're just going to see where the wind and the weather takes us today, or the wind and the motors, because tonight is going to be a terrible night's sleep. Doesn't matter where you are on this coast, the wind and the weather, the wind and the tide is going to hit you all night long, and it's going to be not a very nice, comfortable night to sleep. So we're going to keep going until about, well, probably about 8 o'clock at night, and then just see where we can actually go in as a bolt hole, because all of this next bit of coast today is terrible weather-wise, or not holding wise, but weather-wise, in as much as we'll just get rocked around like an idiot all night long. Sorry, not all night long, all night until about between 9 and 10 o'clock at night, and then it calms down. So we're going to sail or motor until about that time, and then hopefully have a nice night's sleep from then on. But we didn't want to do our usual thing, which is get to an anchorage at say 3 o'clock and then be bounced around for 6 hours before it calmed down. That would not be fun at all. So like I said, let's see where the wind takes us and see where we end up. Watch out for this. We had that lovely lighthouse yesterday, flashing, protecting us from God knows what big boats that could fall afoul of the beach. And you'd like to think that with all the modern technologies that people have got nowadays, you know, the sat-navs and the navigation things and everything else, and engines are reliable and all this sort of thing, that you wouldn't really get sort of many problems. But literally just round the corner to the lighthouse is well, a bit of a wreck really. Looks like it obviously ran aground. Got quite a few people sat around it, as though it's some sort of exhibition thing. It certainly is a big boat. Can't be, surely somebody in control of boats that sort of size, big sailing boats like that, you wouldn't get it so wrong as to be washed up like that. And there's another one over there, look. Yeah. Oops, I thought I had a backrest then and he fell off the boat. I tried to lean back thinking there was a backrest, but like that one is there, but Puck's just got a hand on. But there's not one, as you can see here, but there's not one on the front of the boat at all, so I just leant over the front of the boat and nearly fell off. But yeah, well, we did Sicily, and Sicily was nice, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it, you know, I'm sure it's got some lovely buildings that I really didn't appreciate, and I'm sure it's got some lovely sort of whatever you call it, architecture. I'm sure there's a name for it, but yeah, we found it a bit sort of just in need of some investment, really. Italy just seems to have a bit more money, and it just seems to be just nicer to look round. I mean, look at the scenery here. The scenery is fantastic. You know, you've got all these wonderful little craggy hills with the houses cropped up on top of them. So this is what 20 knots of wind looks like.
Yeah.
Lots of seahorses.
Lots and
Puck
lots.
loves it.
No, I don't. I'm not. I don't like it. I can't. It's too rocky. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I'm alive.
Yeah, Puck hates the waves, and they weren't too bad actually. We powered through them and got round the corner to La Castella. And here we are in our destination of La Castella, named obviously after the castle here. And it's quite a sleepy little Italian place. I say sleepy because this is the middle of the day. Well, I say middle of the day. Let me have a look. It's what, 3 in the afternoon, and there's not many people around. Everywhere's pretty much closed up, and this is August. Plenty of boats in there, look. There's a couple of plenty of boats with day trippers sort of wanting to look at what's going on, and blokes peddling their pedalos and stuff. But all in all, not a huge amount around. It's as we walk through this completely empty and closed restaurant. So this is the main square, all the hustle and bustle of life. Most people outside the ink tattooing place. I just ordered a hamburger and got fed salami sausage chopped in half and stuck between 2 loaves of bread. It was interesting, but I probably wouldn't eat there again. And most other places that do seem to serve food don't seem to serve it right now. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and of course nobody ever eats or drinks at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so say the Italians. Look at that. Well, this is a lovely place called Cortone. We dragged these little things. I made this, look at that. Fisherman there, extraordinaire, but never caught anything. And we dragged that all the way 20 odd miles to get to Cortone. We're going to eat there hopefully this evening, which is a nice Italian place that specialise in oh look at that, look. Wow, we had quite a lot of these hanging around, so I've not been swimming today because I don't want to get hit by a jellyfish. Anyway, I'm going to stick up our ball, put up our anchor ball to show people that we're anchoring by just going to, oh holy shit, whoa, look at the size of that bugger. What is that a cricket? That's got to be that big, whatever that big is. I don't know, not put my hand there though. Jesus Christ. How do I get him off? Hang on. Oh, hopefully. Oh, fuck. Oh. Jesus, I hate that thing. Oh, here he comes. He's coming back for more. He's coming back. Oh, you fighter. Shit, the bed. I did not like it. Look at the size of that bugger. Holy moly. No, don't like him. Jeez. Right. I better put my anchor ball up before. Righty-ho. I'll put my anchor ball up and see how we get on. That is a size. Woof. But yeah, Corfu, there you go. We'll have a look around there tonight. Well, the marineros were very helpful. Let us in without a problem, didn't they?
No problem at all.
No
We
problem
can
at all.
park.
So we can park, and we're just walking down the promenade now. As you can see, it's quite a nice little place. Quite busy without being overcrowded. I feel like it's a very typical sort of Italian holiday town. People just chilling out, having an early evening beer in the pub Exodus Beach. We're probably the only English people here, I get the feeling. This is sort of old school. There's the boat over there, happily just floating around. And yeah, there's somebody in their Audi Sport. Terrible. Middle of Italy, driving a German car.
Learning Italian.
Oh, yes.
Our boat is behind us there, and we just come and have a look on the promenade here.
Yep. Very nice too. Nice and chilled out place.
Yes, and I think we're going to stop for a drink, aren't we, darling?
Maybe.
And then we're going to make the decision on what are we eating, Italian or fusion Italian with Japanese.
Well, we had both, and when we got out, there was this. Wow, look at this. And here we are. Corfu in the evening. Ten o'clock at night, it's just started, everyone's getting here. Bucket's ready to go. Woo! And we have lots of people walking round. Lots of people walking towards us. Woo! It's been a great night. Had some good fun.
That's a nutter.
There is a house in New Orleans before the rising sun. As you can hear, in the morning, as I ruined a good song by the Animals, we set off across the big bay to Gallipoli. Hello campers, here we are on the boat, and for now the third time that we've been sailing like ever, we are once again out of sight of land all the way around. So we're on our own in the middle of nowhere. Look at this. Oops, that's flagging a little bit, never mind. Look at that. Our destination is somewhere over there. Haven't got a clue, but it's over there somewhere. Funny thing is, some people find this quite sort of quite unnerving really, to be literally out of sight of land of everywhere. But you get used to it, it's quite good fun. We are on our way to Gallipoli, which I seem to remember from my school days as being a place of interest, because I remember learning about it at school, and I remember thinking, I want to go to Gallipoli. But actually Gallipoli in Italy is a really small place, not really known for anything. And I was obviously getting it confused with Gallipoli in Turkey, and Gallipoli in Turkey is quite a famous sort of thing or quite a well-known place that you learn about in school, because they had a big battle there. So we're not going to the Turkey Gallipoli, the famous one, we're going to the lesser known Italian version, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Well, we made it across the big bay. It's been a long day, and we haven't seen a boat for about nearly 9 hours. Then all of a sudden we've got lots of boats near Gallipoli, which is our next port of call. We've got a little marina here, but no one's ever reviewed it, so I don't know if we can really go in there and stay. There's a couple of 2 or 3 marinas behind here, but I think we'll probably just end up, because the weather's quite favourable, we'll end up probably going over there and just anchoring just outside the marinas. But first we're going to fill up with fuel, lay the anchor, and then have a look around town.
Evening in Gallipoli. We just anchor our boat and come into the old town.
Yeah, here we are, and they have some live music. Well, not live, but music at least. It's a nice outlook they've got. Lovely little al fresco sort of bar area. Quite loud music. No doubt it's going to get louder and louder as the night goes on because it is Saturday night in Gallipoli. Look at that beautiful sky. Wow. Excellent. Tons of people taking selfies. Tons of people looking at the beach. Some people on the beach still. Some wearing not a lot. And yeah, there's the lighthouse protecting Gallipoli from or protecting boats from that little island there.
Gallipoli in Puglia is known as the Pearl of Salento. It's a charming city with a small fortified historical centre separated by a bridge from the more modern half. With lots of little alleyways and streets filled with shops, cafes, bars and restaurants, it's a great place to visit. Its name, you might be interested to know, derives from the original Greek name Gallipoli or Gallipoli, meaning beautiful city, and it's very apt.
There's an old-fashioned perfume shop here. Wow.
Well, we've had a lovely meal in Gallipoli, and this is the new town, and we're just heading back. As you can see, Puck's a bit worse for wear. Looking for where she's going.
I'm tipsy now.
Really? I'm not surprised. She had a whole glass of wine. So this is kind of like new town. We're just heading back towards the old town. But yeah, vibrant town, some lovely shops, there's lots going on. Yeah, I'm really liking this place. Really busy place. Very nice. And we're walking back to our dinghy before we, well, look for our boat in the darkness. But there's tons of places to look at. Oh, the different vibe. Lovely limoncello and bruschetta in there. And then a fish and more restaurant with fish and more. Yeah, cool.
Once again, we're going to leave it there, guys, and we'll see you next time when we go across to Corfu. Don't forget to like if you have, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Bye.